Welcome to part 3. This is Stegorex and we're just finishing up the Pteranodon. I finished cleaning it up around the edges and trimming it and cleaning it up. So all this is going to be is showing you how to attach this back cover. We put on like this and then it'll be trimmed up. So that's what I'm going to do here. And after this, once this is done, you want to also make sure the entire thing's covered in Elmer's glue. And then you just paint it after that. And I'll show you what it looks like after I finish painting mine. Alright, so first I'll just show you how to put the back piece on. Okay, so I'm just going to use my glue there. And because I can't get all the way up here, I'll put that there. Then I'm going to use my X-Acto knife and just smooth it out like that. Then I'm going to take the piece of paper, get it nice and up there, and then just pat it down. Get it right where I want it. And then smooth it out. Just like that. Alright. So once this dries, I'll end up cutting it. Okay. So just let that dry, and then once it dries, just cut out. What I do is I use my X-Acto knife and I start a little cut, and then I can just run this blade right along the edge and make a nice clean cut. So that's how I'm going to do that. Alright, and then after this, I could do a top covering over the head crest here, but I don't really think it needs it. I might do it, I don't know. But pretty much it's just the same thing if you do the top piece here, okay? And then after this, you paint it with however you want to do. You can just use color markers, cover the eye, and I'll show you how to cover the eye, of course, after it dries, alright? Okay, so I'll see you when everything's finished up here. Alrighty, I just finished getting the back piece on here, and everything's good to be painted at this point. So, yeah, paint it how you want to paint it. I might just clean that a little bit up right there, but besides that, it's ready to be painted, and it is rainy outside and overcast, but I still think if I do it undercover and do some detective stuff, I can make it work. Looks pretty cool, and I'm not sure exactly what colors I'm going to paint. I'm going to look at some different ideas from pictures online and kind of decide what I want to do. What I'm probably going to do is do a base coat and spray this all over so there's none of these letters or anything showing, and then I'm going to probably color the rest. But I do want to cover these eyes and protect the eyes. So, just like before, I'll show you how to protect the eyes here. Put a little bit of tape, put it on like that. Okay. And then you're going to very gently, you don't want to do it too deep. I accidentally did this too aggressively with the T-Rex, so hopefully I don't make the same mistake here. And we'll just peel it off. Okay. So just do that with both eyes and then paint it. Alright, so I'll see you after I finish painting it, and then I'll tell you what I think. Okay, see you then. Alright, normally I don't show this because that's a difficult time filming, but just showing you that it has been raining here. So I have it next to the house underneath the top cover thingy. And I put these rocks, and I have a little bug here hanging out with me. Hello! Bug's like, go away, I'm busy. I'm like, sorry, I need to get in here. It's like, nah! So underneath here, I've got the Pteranodon being painted. And I'm just going with this pale color, then I'm going to add my own colors to it. See how well that works out. So I'm going to spray this wing here with my amazing can. It's actually almost empty, so there we go. And if you have a can that's sort of empty, shake it while you spray it, and it should still work a little bit. Okay, so just woo. Okay. And how about that trailer reaction that I gave? Huh? Huh? Yeah? Yeah? No? I don't know what your thoughts are on that. I don't know, I just wanted to do something different. You know, everyone kind of just goes, oh, it's amazing, oh, so cool. I was like, yeah, let's do something different with the trailer response. You know, let's spice it up. Alright, I don't really need to put this back over it, but just in case it decides to pour again, I'm just gonna do this. Keep these rocks like that. Okay. Alright, so no, I don't show my painting because it's kind of difficult, but because it's so small, I was able to show you a little bit of that. So, yeah, just gonna let it dry underneath there. This is quick, this is pretty quick dry. It says right there, all-purpose household spray paint. Oh, because it doesn't say dries quickly. Well, it does dry quickly. I know that. So it's in there drying, and I'll show you the next part after it's done drying. Okay? Okay. And I also apologize if I sounded like woo. It's just because I guess I had a little too much sugar. But okay, see you later. Okay, so now I need my tool here. And if you notice in my videos I knock over stuff all the time, well, I do that. Not on purpose, but just in my way. So I have made another mistake, as I have made many mistakes. But I put the glue too heavy on the face, so now all the markings and stuff have disappeared. So I'm going to reapply them, but hopefully you have not had this problem. I'm just going to show me taking off these little slips here, and we'll see how well this looks. Okay, there's one eye there. Looks pretty good, just missing all the facial features and stuff. Just peel off this other little tape flap here. See if I can get it. So amazing. Okay. There we go. Got the little pieces of tape stuck on my hand. Just kind of rip them off. Okay. Alright. So there I have removed the tape from the eyes, and like I said, I have to draw the mouth and stuff. So for that I'm going to use this to give it the marks, and then we use a pen to remark it. Alright, so that's what I'm doing now. And the feet move still, and everything looks pretty good. And I'm still kind of deciding what colors I want to put on this guy. Look at that! It goes, oh, and then we'll kind of see how well they can fly afterwards. You know, maybe we can glide like a paper airplane or something. I don't know. We'll try that out anyways. Alright, so I'll come back after I get some details back. Alright, so I want to show you him all colored up, and you can see how I fixed the beak area as well. Here's an underside look of the Pteranodon. back to the top look of it. Get it all on screen here, so that's kind of, we'll show you this side. Their eyes were originally yellow, but I decided to change them to orange, just so the beak and the eye weren't the same color. The faces kind of don't line up perfectly, which you can kind of tell here, but it works. I decided to go with this nice dark green here, and all this color here is just from permanent marker. So what I did was I took the marker and I colored it on right after I finished spraying the gray. But what I have to say about that is that because these aren't as big and as thick as the big black one that I use for main colors, because this really big black one works really well because it has a really big tip, unlike these ones that have a tiny tip. So what I ended up doing was I covered it as best as I could, and you can kind of see the lines and marks still on this back. So what I did was, once I did a first coat layer, I put Elmer's glue over it, let it dry and harden, and then once that Elmer's glue hardened up and solid again, then I went over it again with the marker. And the Elmer's glue provides a nice smooth layer to paint on instead of painting it right onto the paint. So after it hardened up, I did a repaint over it, and it turned out a lot better. So the eye right here could use a little more of a touch-up job, but it's pretty much done. It still needs another layer of Elmer's glue over it just to protect the colors and stuff, but the Pteranodon's finished at this point. It just needs a little more of a touch-up job. So here's the feet again, just showing you all the articulation that I put on it. So the feet can move up and down. They can go like that. There are some little gaps back here that I can fill up with some Elmer's glue. So if you have any leftover gaps, just fill up with some glue. So I'm going to give the little toe claws a little black, and I don't know if you can see the tips very well, but they also are painted a little bit with a black tip. So the feet can move, which is cool. So they can swoop down, and then the wings can flap like so. So you can get this nice flapping motion like that, and you can even put them down. Wings can go about that far down. They can come about that far up, and there's a little bit of a warpage with this wing. I put a little too much of this on there. But I did say we were going to give it a nice test throw to see if it can fly or not. Just thinking about how I'm going to do that. But anyways, just one more look at it from this angle here. And I'll put it on my little stand here so we can take, whoop, one more quick little just twirl around. Now I wasn't able, because of the brown marker, I wasn't able to get the color all the way in there, so it's kind of, it's not too noticeable from just messing around with it. But yeah, with the feet, and if you tilt the wings a little bit, it kind of stands like that. It sort of stands. Okay, well, it stands sometimes. It's one of those things. If you bend the wings, there you go. And I wish the head was able to move, but I really like it smooth. This is way nicer looking than than the original idea had for it. Shows looks much better. And sorry about the videos, and I had a little too much sugar recently, so I was a little crazy with the look at the Jurassic World trailer, and earlier when I was working on this, I had a little too much sugar. But anywho, yeah, just one more look. Nose, nice detail and colored up, and that's it. Now I will be doing a video on what to make next, and we'll leave it up to you guys. But there will be a video, and we'll have a vote, and we will pick from a selection of dinosaurs that I have been looking at to do. And yeah, so this has been how to make your own Pteranodon. And again, I apologize for how much fiddling around I did with this, but now that I know how to make this, I can make one's better than this and maybe bigger so we can get the mouth moving and different stuff. But for this, it's pretty good. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll just do a size comparison really quick next to the Carnotaurus that we made here. So here's the Carnotaurus, here's the flyer. Yeah. Well, you can't see it, but the wingtip to wingtip is about the same length as the Carnotaurus is wide, as long. So, pretty good size still. I like it. And again, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one. So until then, have a great, hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.